going? Alec from Atlanta.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good. I got kind of two quick questions for you, but you, Mecole, Demarcus and Robinson, you guys are all from kind of Georgia. Does that help you guys bond together as a unit at all, sharing experiences from your past? And is there something in that Southern comfort food that produces great wide receivers?
Well, look, yeah, I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna say no, man, because we all know the real part of Georgia is the southern part of Georgia, and that is where I'm from, Pearson, Georgia, Coffee County, Valdosta, all down there, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, yeah. Like we always have, talks, about, growing up in Georgia, us just being wild back in the day.
And then you were also a state champion when it came to track and you were breaking records. You ever think about those days when you're sprinting down the field, scoring 71-yard touchdowns?
Oh yeah, man, all the time, man. Well, it's crazy. Like, I actually wonder, do that record still hold in Georgia? Like I'm always wondering that. So hopefully it does.
All right, let's go next to Diana Rossini. Go ahead, Diana.
All right, Ty, I got two quick ones for you.
Okay.
Obviously, we all have been watching the film from week 12, and it's obvious they were playing man on you, and that didn't work so well with you. So what are you expecting to see from them in terms of coverage?
No, to be honest, I don't even know, man. I just go out there and I just play and I just have fun. Hopefully, what I'm hoping for is just a one-on-one matchup the whole game. But, I probably won't get that. But whatever I get, I'll just be happy, just to be playing in the game, So that's just how I approach it. Just trying to get the win.
Also, I feel like we've asked you every question under the sun this week, and you've been great answering them. Is there anything you're surprised we haven't asked you about in terms of this game? Is there anything you guys have been like, how are they not asking us about this?
Nah. You know what? The one question I am tired of though is, are you faster than Scotty Miller? I feel like I hear that so much. Like it's crazy. Like even the guys in the locker room are like asking me that. I'm like, bro, are you like a reporter or something?
What's the answer?
I don't know. I'm not in that. I'm not getting into that one.
All right, let's go to Patrick Finley. Go ahead, Patrick.
Tyreek, if you guys can win on Sunday, would you think of yourselves as a dynasty in the making? When you look back, you guys are really one play away from being in the Super Bowl 3 years in a row. And if so, what role does the drafting of Patrick have in just setting this whole thing up?
Well, the drafting of Pat was huge. Obviously, like we all loved Alex Smith. He was a great player. He was a great role model, and a great leader for this team. But things change, years change, environments change, coaches change, and just, drafting Pat was the right thing, just for like the dynamic of this team. You got speed guys on this team. You got Kelsey, probably is going to go down as one of the best tight end, if not the best tight end of all time. So things like that, man. So just drafting Pat, man, just like really helped us all. He really elevated our game a lot. So yeah.
And dynasty wise, do you feel like you're part of, like you may be part of one here pretty soon?
I don't know, man. You gotta wait and see. I'm not in that. I'm just a player. I'm not getting into that today.
All right, let's go to Emmanuel Morgan. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Sorry. The Chargers played out pretty competitively that first game. What were they doing pretty well, especially with them being able to get pressure with 4 people?
You must be a Chargers reporter because you came straight in here to ask about the Chargers. Let's see. I don't know, bro. They're just a good team. Yeah, I feel like every team that we play is going to try to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, because we are the defending Super Bowl champions, so we're going to get people playing their heart out, each and every game, people trying to make, what I'm saying? I wouldn't say a name for themselves, but they just trying to say, hey, here we go. Like, we are the team that beat the Chiefs.
Do you think Tampa will use a similar game plan that they used?
I don't know. I have no idea. If I was a defensive coordinator, I don't know, bro. That's way above my pay grade.
Okay, let's go to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
Tyreek, good to see you again, buddy. question about Andy Reid was talking about, he constantly was talking about keeping it fun, right? Like having fun and making the game fun. I also heard Mark Schlereth say earlier today that when they won back-to-back with the Broncos, that boredom was something that they had to kind of, fight against. They were clearly the best team. They were like you. They put a lot of the same pieces back together. I think they were 13-0 at one point, and they were kind of fighting that monotony. Did you guys have a monotony for it, knowing that your season was going to be defined by these playoff games, not really the 16 games there? And how does Coach Reid keep it fun, and how important was that to you guys being back here in this moment?
I'm gonna answer the second question for you because I have no idea what you said the first question. But the second question, the answer to that is, Coach Reid, man, he's just able to adapt, to like situation. He knows that, in order to keep the game fun, you gotta like just let players be themselves. Let those personalities show, and he does a great job doing that. Whether it's playing music, or whether it's dancing and just having fun, laughing, talking, involving us in meetings, asking us these random questions, when you're about to fall asleep in meetings, which is crazy. He gets me a lot with that. So yeah, that's how he always keeps it fun, keeps the guys laughing at me because I'm always nodding off in the back. So yeah.
All right, let's go to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Coach Tyreek, how you doing, man?
Hey, now that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Coach Hill, man. Yes.
Speaking of coaches, do you feel Andy Reid has got you guys the most prepared you feel like you've ever been for a game, just through the preparation, having 2 weeks, being at home for such a big game? Do you feel this is just, you've got every inch of this game and the game plan down pat?
Oh, yeah, man. I feel like last week was like, the time to just put everything in, analyze it and take a look at their defense, from weeks prior, and this week is just, come in, practice, full speed and then watch film and then get out, So, I mean, Coach Reid, Eric Bieniemy, those guys, they've been doing a great job, with the game plan. But man, what's crazy is Pat, he's been on a roll. Like what's crazy is I haven't seen Pat, throw dots like this at practice. Like he's been throwing crazy dots. Like he throw dots, but the dots he been throwing in practice lately has been crazy. I ain't even gonna count. So I mean, I'm pretty fired up. So you gotta wait and see, man. I gotta rub my hands together. I'm excited about that.
Let's go to Karen Kornacki. Go ahead, Karen.
Wow, that makes me pumped up. Darts in practice, but I gotta know about you falling asleep in meetings, Tyreek. I mean, does Coach still do Patrick Mahomes imitations?
Oh, all the time. Oh,
really? He can imitate him well?
Yeah, he can. Can imitate him real good. Who, me? No, I can't do him no more. Because I
can't do no more.
Yeah, because my voice. Like I was trying to sing in the shower last night, and I lost my voice, so I can't do the Patrick Mahomes voice no more.
You can't. Okay, one serious question is just that, do you get pumped up about some plays that you guys seem to have saved for the Super Bowl? Last year it was that shuffle where y'all spun from the Michigan 1948 Rose Bowl, and you didn't use it until the Super Bowl, even though you practiced it all year. Do you get pumped up when a play like that is called in a big game?
You know what? The only play I will probably be pumped up for is me playing quarterback, but that'll probably never happen, so. You
playing quarterback?
Plus I wasn't in on Rose Bowl. I was in at first, but they said I was too small to block. So I'm not pumped up about that. I'm glad that we scored, but I wanted to spin too. I was gonna add a little something to my spin once they spun, but they took me out. I guess my spin wasn't good enough for them. So I didn't make the cut on that.
You'll have to do one with your own spin.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's go next to Krista Patrick. Go ahead, Krista.
Thank you very much for your time today, Tyreek. Just a quick question. I'll have a quick follow-up. Other guys have said this week's been very routine. I mean, it's obviously an unconventional. You're doing all the Zoom meetings, but flying in on Saturday and out again, it's almost like a regular season game. Since you went through this last year, will you keep the same routine? What worked for you last year, or would you change anything? And have you shared any advice to the guys that are there for the first time on when it comes to Sunday and Saturday night, trying to get to sleep and trying to keep your adrenaline and your nerves under wraps?
Well, I haven't shared any advice to, the guys, who have probably been playing in this league longer than me. And no, for routines, I mean, I just listen to music, and just try to vibe out and try to get in my own space.
That night before the Super Bowl, music is your thing?
Yeah, music. So music is my thing, and that's pretty much it,
And then what would it mean to you personally to get a second Super Bowl ring?
I don't know. I just want to feel my bird finger up. So like when all my haters talk to me in like 30 years from now, they're gonna be like, you got carried by Patrick, Coach Reid, Kelsey, and that defense, and I can just shoot them birds.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, next we'll go to Susie Colbert. Go ahead, Susie.
Hi, Tyreek.
Hey, how you doing?
So I'll be out at the stadium early Sunday morning and for hours watching it rain. Forecast is pretty rough. I'm just wondering, what's your routine for checking out your cleats and your gloves and kind of going through all of that, on what looks like is going to be a wet field, maybe tough conditions?
Well, I just go play. I don't play. I feel like I've been playing football for so long. I can just go out there and play. It don't matter if I'm wearing sandals. So yeah.
So you're not changing length of cleats. You don't have special gloves. There's no anything different.
No, there's nothing different. I feel like Adidas makes some of the best cleats, and I mean, I got my own personal gloves, which is Grip Boost, so I'm straight.
Good deal. Thanks.
I appreciate the lob, though. Appreciate the lob right there for the Grip Boost. Yes.
All right, let's go next to Rob Collins. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, Tyreek, you'll be glad to know it's 62 degrees and sunny here in Tampa, man.
Are you in Tampa already?
Yes, sir. We're just waiting on y'all, man.
Yeah, I'll be down there tonight.
All right, and I'm going to talk about that. You guys, do you feel like you're missing out on the whole Super Bowl vibe, not getting to really, take advantage of everything Super Bowl week, staying in Kansas City?
Oh, yeah, man. So what's crazy is, like, I was really looking forward to going to Tampa this year because I wanted to go to Busch Gardens, man. Like, I really wanted to take my family to Busch Gardens, but with everything happening, I mean, you really can't. So, I mean, great teams, they find a way to adjust to like situations like this. Like, this ain't our first time facing adversity, so I feel like we'll be all right.
All right, let's go to Steve Walls. Go ahead, Steve.
Tyreek, what's happening, man?
What's up, bro?
I'm feeling this energy you got going on today, man.
Man, I woke up feeling good, bro. I put on some lotion. Anytime I wake up and put on lotion in the morning, I'm feeling good, man. So I'm good.
Hey, I heard T.O. say that Andy is doing some of the same things with you that he did with him in Philadelphia, basically, getting the ball to you in various ways. Just talk about the creativeness of Andy's offense as a whole and the fact that you're able to be moved around and not just go deep every time.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, man, there are so many guys to account for that you can really, like, just single out one single guy, because you got Kelsey, you got Sammy, you got Cole, you got D-Rob, So, I mean, when you play man-to-man, like, a receiver should be the corner every single time in man-to-man coverage, So I just feel like, man, and then, like, you add Coach Reid's creativity with calling plays, and then Eric Bieniemy's, ability to call plays and draw plays up, it's crazy, because they got me going left, right, and then Pat snapping the ball fast and on time. So, and then the DB's already lost. He's like, man, he started on the left, went back right. Now he's coming all the way back to the left side, So that's very tough to defend, because the DB, he's already gassed, from like all of the different motions that I did pre-snap. So that's why I love playing for this team, man. They make my life a whole lot easier.
Let's go next to Martin Weisenberg. Go ahead, Martin.
Hi, Tyreek. Here, Martin Weisenberg for No Huddle in Argentina. How are you?
Excuse me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I just asked you, how are you?
Oh, bien.
Oh, thank you very much. Gracias.
Yeah.
Well, you obviously are faster than everyone else in the league. But what defender surprised you the most, or you're not?
No, I'm not. I'm not the fastest person in the league, bro.
Okay. But what defender surprised you the most since you came into the NFL that could almost keep up with you and your speed?
The one defender who surprised me the most, probably. So, bruh, what's crazy is, so the Bills run where I caught that ball 71 yards. So I thought number 61 was actually about to clean my clock, which is crazy. If he would have hit me, I probably would have been out for the rest of the year. Like, I probably wouldn't have played football no more. That dude was actually rolling, So for him to just do that, 61, I don't know his name. I wish I knew his name, But for him to do that, for a big guy to run all the way down the field, is great. So I'm gonna say him. Yeah. Give our big man some love.
Let's go next to Joshua Allen. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hey, Tyreek, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Just a question. Are you faster than Scotty? No, I'm just kidding. I heard the beginning. But, bro, if you want to come to Busch Gardens, I got season passes. You can come down on my dime. I got you. But obviously, Jamel Dean didn't play in week 12. Watching the tape, what kind of matchup problems does not just him, but also Sean Murphy, Bunting, and Carlton Davis provide to you?
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's just another game, to go against, some fantastic DBs, and, I feel like our guys are ready, not just me, but our guys is wideouts, tight ends, running backs, all of us are ready for that challenge because they're a great defense. They got a good secondary. So, man, just this whole entire week, Wednesday, Thursday, guys have been working hard, whether it's attacking the ball when it's high or coming back to the ball for Pat, just trying to make that play, so it's going to be a great challenge, on both sides. Like, they're going to make us work and we're going to make them work too, though. So it's all about who wins the most. And I feel like, I know our guys are going to win the most.
Thank you. Good luck.
All right, let's go next to Christine Perez. Go ahead, Christine.
Hi, what's your go-to pump-up song at the moment?
My go-to pump-up song. So I got 3 go-to pump-up songs.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to name all 3 of them. Sir Bink. If you don't know who Sir Bink is, that is Colin Sanders, number 99 on the team. UTEP two-step. It's one song. And I got my second go-to song is YGKC. He's a local Kansas City artist. He made a song about me. Real dope. Go check his music out on iTunes. And my third one is one of my close friends from high school. His name is Sack Way Sway. All dope music. So that's my playlist right there. Every game, I promise.
Oh, wow.
Let's go next to Jason Alex Fleming. Go ahead, Jason.
All right. Hello.
Jason, you with us? All right.
For some reason. Mr. Hill, how you doing? I have to ask you a question because I break down tape every now and then, and when I see you in the slot next to Sammy Watkins with Travis Kelce in the trips, and usually it's Robinson or Pringle or Hardman, you just go off on this play. You've caught 64-yard bomb, a 39-yard bomb, and a 71-yard bomb for touchdowns when you're next to Watkins and they leave you single covered. They'll go off of Diana Rossini. It looks like you're having fun out there. Is this one of your favorite formations, or are you just doing your thing and taking advantages of defenses?
I just love playing football, man. Each and every day, I get to wake up, and come to work and do what I was born to do, and do what I was taught to do at a very young age, and that's play football. I love it. I just love, just the competitive nature of it. And also I love, trying to make that play, a big play, every chance that I get to make a big play. So it's not just about, whether it's just single formation or, or just one play. It's just football, man. I just love football, so yeah, man, that's just what it is. Now, would I like to score every play? Yes, I would. I would love to score every play.
All right, let's go next to Matt Birch. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Tyreek. So everyone knows you for your ridiculous straight line speed, but often overlooked is your body control. as the tape shows your otherworldly ability to change direction while running top speed, and also how you push leverage to separate. Can you talk about how you work to develop these traits that have made you so dominant? Like, is it functional training, watching tape, nutrition, a specific training regimen, or a mix of all those?
First of all, you just made me sound so trash when you said straight line speed. But nah, man, it's just something in the water, man, in South Georgia. You know, it's just something in the water down there, man. That is my grandmother's secret recipe, you know, that gives me that ability to cut like that. You know, so it's in the diet, it's in the workout agenda, it's in everything that I've been giving and taught when I was young. My grandmama, she did all this now. She used to have me doing some crazy stuff and eat some crazy stuff when I was little because she got these remedies. So yeah, grandma's secret recipe.
All right, we're gonna go next to Todd Lebo. Go ahead, Todd.
He hated. I mean,
I had a question, but I may need to hear about Grandma's secret recipe.
Basically,
I don't know.
I called him.
Tell me this, Tyreek. What sort of wake up call was this when this whole barber thing went down? Were you in line to get the haircut, and then they sent the barber home? What sort of wake up call was that for you guys to know you're right here? The Chiefs have taken all the protocols. They're testing barbers. I mean, you know what I mean? They're doing all that stuff for you. What was that like? And take us through that day and kind of how that's maybe you guys wake up a little bit that anything can stop this stuff from going down.
I ain't gonna even count. I was asleep, bro. I was asleep when all that happened. I woke up and I got my test, and I just went home and went to sleep. So I ain't know nothing about it. But I will tell you this: if he's cutting my hair and halfway done, and they tell him he got to stop, oh, he finishing my head. I'm not finna walk out with a half. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be like, y'all, he done got this far. He got to finish my head. He just gotta like, am I wrong for that? He just got to finish my head.
How does Kilgore's hair look? Really? I mean, he had that fake picture up there. That's clear.
I have no idea. But
you haven't seen his hair?
Even if it's close to something like that, he just got to finish my head.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's go next to Chris Ryan. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, Tyreek, hope all is well with you. Wanted to ask you a little bit about how you view your role affecting the game. It seems like you're one of, if not the best weapon in the league that can be a game changer. And also, if you guys win this Super Bowl, what does it say about this offense being perhaps the best ever?
Well, my role on the team, man, is just make sure all the guys are hydrated when they come back to the bench, man, because Patrick, he does a great job, and making great throws, So when he comes to the sideline, him, Kelsey, and the offensive line, I just bring those guys water, and then just make sure to encourage those guys and just give those guys, the energy, So that's kind of my role. And what was the second question?
If you guys win on Sunday, how does it go towards cementing you guys as one of the great offenses ever?
No, it doesn't cement us anywhere. I feel like that's our mindset. Like, all of us are still young, so we have a lot of football to play. When that time comes, that's when we'll think about that. But until then, we're gonna continue to chase these records, chase these rings, and chase these dreams. You know what I mean? We'll be back after this commercial.
And in your role as water boy, which athlete needs the most consumption? Is it Kelsey? Is it Patrick Mahomes? Do you have to give him multiple cups? How does that work?
It's definitely Patrick, because the way that he talks, like, he's always like Patrick's voice sounds like it's cracking, so he needs water to like quench that crack. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he needs water to quench that crackiness in his voice. So when he drinks water, he's back to like talking clean to get the plays out. You know what I'm saying? So Patrick.
Thanks.
All right, we have time for a few more. We're gonna go next to Karita Parks. Go ahead, Karita.
Hey, Tyreek, Karita Parks with Double Take Sports. As someone who's been with the Chiefs for a while, you were drafted by them. What would you say has factored into the evolution of this team into back-to-back Super Bowl contenders?
Patrick Mahomes, baby. It's only one thing to say. Patrick Mahomes. He the one that brought change to this team. Obviously, Coach Reid, Veach, but I mean, Patrick Mahomes. He won Coach Reid's first Super Bowl. Just Pat, man. He the one that changed everything. So yeah.
All right, let's go to James Hill. Go ahead, James.
That's my cousin right here. What's up, cousin?
Hey, how's it going, family? Got
got a question. The Super Bowl, talk about using this as a business trip, going back and earning another W and collecting a ring.
Yeah, man. This is definitely a business trip, like you said. You know, hopefully we can go down and we can take care of business. You know, so that's what we're looking forward to. You know, so that's why every day we come into work, we work hard, practice hard, play fast, and we do all of that.
What do you do between now and kickoff? Talk about the tunnel vision and just getting it done and focusing.
Man, I'm about to go home and play Fortnite. That's the only tunnel vision that I got. So yeah, some Warzone with Dieter. Yeah, man. This is another game week, man.
All right, we've got time for one more here. We're gonna go to Adam Barton to close it out. Go ahead, Adam.
Give me a good one. Give me a good one.
Hi, Tyreek. After your big game against the Bucs earlier this season, do you expect to see a lot of double coverage? And also, obviously, it's all about getting the win. But do you have any personal goals for the game as well?
Right now, I don't know what coverage they're gonna play. I mean, I've been watching a lot of film, you know, so I mean, we really don't know, you know, because it's kind of tough right now. And as far as personal goals, man, I just want to win the game. You know, that's the way I've been taught, you know, as a kid. You know, I signed up to play football to win games. If the stats and the records come, it'll just come, you know. So that's it, man.
All right, Tyreek, thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Oh, I got one more thing to say, man. Last night I tweeted something from a Bible's verse, Romans 16 through 18. This Bible verse really spoke to me last night while I was doing Bible study with my girl. It says, present sufferings with the hope of future glory. Man, let that sink in your heart, man, before you guys go to sleep tonight or just go do what you got to do, man. The Cheetah is out, man, live in the flesh. Make sure you guys check out my YouTube, Tyreek Hill. Subs going crazy. We finna hit a milli. Cheetah is out, man. Oh, one more thing, though. See the gold chain? It's fake. I'm out.